Hi, I'm James, co-founder of Roark, and we're building the Datadog for voice AI. Let's say that we're a developer building a voice agent for a dental clinic, and we're using Roark to monitor our voice agent. Now, our goal is to automate patient bookings and make sure the agent can correctly handle these common requests. So this is the Roark dashboard. Here's a real call between a patient and a dental clinic's voice agent. The AI should handle this request easily, but let's listen to the first 10 seconds and see how something goes wrong here.
Hello, this is Mary from Mary's Dental. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'd like to book an appointment for a root canal treatment, please. Preferably on Tuesday at 3 p.m. if that's available.
I'm sorry, but we don't offer root canal treatments here at Mary's Dental. However, I can help you with a cavity filling if that's related to your issue. Would you like to book that instead?
So what we heard here is a pretty strange call, right? It's essentially the customer calling to book a very specific type of treatment, a root canal treatment, but the agent gets confused and it starts suggesting different alternatives. Now, the reason for this is because in the user's prompt, they have a list of treatment types, and the root canal treatment just isn't listed there. So the developer just needs to go in and add that treatment type. But this happens a lot more often than you would think. And so what we do as Roark is we automatically evaluate every single call that comes in. So over here, we have our agent, which is connected to Roark. Every single call that you see here is a live call. And as these calls come in, we're evaluating each one of them. Now, we evaluate against a set of evaluators that are completely customizable by the user, so you can go ahead, you can define your evaluation criteria, and as that happens, we will evaluate against that criteria as these calls come in. So in this case, we highlight the evaluation results that have failed in two ways. We highlight them directly in the transcript, so we'll suggest, hey, in this case, the agent suggests a cavity filling, which is not relevant to the user's request, right? And we know that that might cause some frustration. And then we also highlight these failures directly in the waveform. So if this were a 20 or a 30-minute call, you could immediately scrub to the pieces that you care about mostly. Now, the way that people go about solving this problem today is they would go ahead, they would update the prompt, and then they would literally grab their phone, right, and call the agent again and try to mimic this exact conversation. And so that's what we went ahead and automated here. So we have this concept of simulating a replay. And so with a tap of a button, you can select the agent you want to test against, you can select the evaluator that we're testing for, tap on start simulation, and what's going to happen here is Roark is going to call your agent and it's going to simulate the customer that we just saw in that exact conversation, right? And so it's going to mimic the same exact customer call. And because of that, this will take the same duration as the actual call. So let's just go ahead and skip to the result here. So once the simulation is done, you'll actually get a very quick pass or fail score over here. You can even just go ahead and tap on this and you'll be able to see how the simulated call differed from the original call. So over here, we'll see some information about the simulated call. We'll see that the Roark acted as the customer here, and it asked the exact same question as our original call. So it asked to book an appointment for a root canal treatment. However, now the agent no longer gets confused, right? It goes ahead and actually asks for the user's full name. And this is because, as a developer, we went ahead, we updated the prompt, we added in that new root canal treatment type, and now the agent no longer gets confused. And so what we've built here is essentially a test suite of one test case, right, where we can launch multiple runs of these. We can even add it to our CI/CD tooling to make sure that we run this anytime we update the specific prompt. And right now, we just showed an example of running a single run, but you can even go directly to the simulations tab, click on create simulation set, and you can select multiple of these at one go. So you can run hundreds and thousands of calls all at one time and simulate all of those, in just a few minutes. At the same time, we also allow users who are just starting out and maybe don't have live production calls to go ahead and even generate test cases just given a prompt. So you can, go ahead, describe your scenario, describe the person calling. You can select the test cases you want to generate, and then with one tap of a button, you'll go ahead and be able to generate those test cases for you. So that's Roark in a nutshell. Thank you.